activities, including in arts, sports, media, and audiovisual, social, and other activities. In total, there are 17 student activity units, or UKM. Diverse social, cultural, and religious conditions make Indonesia a country that upholds pluralism and tolerance. The spirit of pluralism and tolerance as one of the basic principles in Islam is reflected and applied in every academic and non-academic activities at UIN Sunan Kalijaga. Islam teaches tolerance between religion, ethnic groups, and nations so that humans live in harmony and peace.
I always believe that I will survive the future by having the ability to elaborate and understand something through different perspectives. So this campus meets my expectation. And there's one thing that I love so much about this campus. This is about the inclusivity. I never think that inclusivity is something important because I never have the chance or the direct exposure from it.
I'm from Sharia faculty, and UIN had the program Islamic Studies to study here. That UIN has some facilities that other universities does not have. From the beginning, I feel all the professors here were like friends. Everyone faces you in white forehead and friendly. Yeah, everyone is ready to help you. This is interesting.
In the global context, for more than a decade, UIN Sunan Kalijaga developed partnerships and maintained good relationships with international partners and universities from North America, Europe, Middle East, North Africa, and the East Pacific. UIN Sunan Kalijaga aims at world-class university through a continuous quality improvement. In a rapidly changing world, especially in the era of COVID-19 pandemic, UIN Sunan Kalijaga accelerate its learning process to adjust with the changes and meet with students' needs. Some adjustments are made. For example, switch on-site learning to online classes, improved its online learning system, trained lecturers to teach online, and set up studios for online classes and seminars.
Islamic State University Sunan Kalijaga open widely to any collaboration in research, in publications, student exchange, professor exchange. We welcome you all to collaborate with us to work together. So Islamic State University try as much as possible to be open to all kind of scholars, to all kind of students, to all kind of professors. Please welcome to our campus, and we are ready to welcome you to support your activities, your scholarships, and your researches.
With years of experiences, qualified professors and staffs, first-class facilities, wide-range network, and respectable alumni, UIN Sunan Kalijaga is committed in advancing education for nation building and engaging with globalized world.
UIN Sunan Kalijaga is committed to build these nations. UIN Sunan Kalijaga is ready to engage in this more globalized world.
City of Culture and City of Students, an appellation that is embedded to Yogyakarta, a province in the island of Java, also known as favorite tourist destination in Indonesia. Yogyakarta is the base of many higher education institutions which have their own historical stories. One of them is Universitas Islam Negeri Sunan Kalijaga. As the oldest Islamic higher education institution in Indonesia, UIN Sunan Kalijaga was officially established in 1950 based on the Presidential Decree number 34 on 1950 under the name of Perguruan Tinggi Agama Islam Negeri or PTAIN. Subsequently, 2001 until 2010 was an important period for IAIN as it moved into the transformation period. IAIN Sunan Kalijaga transformed into State Islamic University Sunan Kalijaga in 2004.
Our campus is the oldest state Islamic universities and institutes in Indonesia. Our tradition is the oldest. Our founding fathers, our previous scholars has offered many great ideas about Indonesia, about Islam, Indonesian culture, and interreligious dialogue or interfaith.
Upholding 6 core values, UIN Sunan Kalijaga aims to be an excellent and highly recognized institution in integrating and developing knowledge and Islamic values. Prominent and excellent in Islamic and sciences integration and development for civilization is UIN Sunan Kalijaga's objective. UIN Sunan Kalijaga's campuses located in 3 different locations, that is Sapen, Sambilegi, and Pajangan. There are more than 25 buildings in total in these campuses. Currently, UIN Sunan Kalijaga has a total of 61 study programs in 8 faculties and 1 postgraduate program. 6 of them are internationally accredited, while 35 study programs have a national accreditation. Approximately 21,649 students are studying here. Among them, there are hundreds of international students from Malaysia, Turkey, Afghanistan, Egypt, Thailand, India, Russia, Algeria, and many more. 34 professors and 257 PhDs are ready to guide and teach students to become a bachelor with iman and decent character who have excellent academic, social, managerial, and entrepreneurship skills with a sense of social responsibility. As a leading university in research, UIN Sunan Kalijaga have published 72 journals. 36 of them are nationally accredited journals and a top-tier international journal. To support student talents and hobbies, UIN Sunan Kalijaga accommodates numerous activities, including in arts, sports, media and audiovisual, social, and other activities. In total, there are 17 student activity units, or UKM. Diverse social, cultural, and religious conditions make Indonesia a country that upholds pluralism and tolerance. The spirit of pluralism and tolerance as one of the basic principles in Islam is reflected and applied in every academic and non-academic activities at UIN Sunan Kalijaga. Islam teaches tolerance between religion, ethnic groups, and nations so that humans live in harmony and peace.
I always believe that I will survive the future by having the ability to elaborate and understand something through different perspectives. So this campus meets my expectation. And there's one thing that I love so much about this campus. This is about the inclusivity. I never think that inclusivity is something important because I never have the chance or the direct exposure from it.
I'm from Sharia faculty, and UIN had the program Islamic Studies to study here. That UIN has some facilities that other universities does not have. From the beginning, I feel all the professors here were like friends. Everyone faces you in white forehead and friendly. Yeah, everyone is ready to help you. This is interesting.
In the global context, for more than a decade, UIN Sunan Kalijaga developed partnerships and maintained good relationships with international partners and universities from North America, Europe, Middle East, North Africa, and the East Pacific. UIN Sunan Kalijaga aims at world-class university through a continuous quality improvement. In a rapidly changing world, especially in the era of COVID-19 pandemic, UIN Sunan Kalijaga accelerate its learning process to adjust with the changes and meet with students' needs. Some adjustments are made. For example, switch on-site learning to online classes, improved its online learning system, trained lecturers to teach online, and set up studios for online classes and seminars.
Islamic State University Sunan Kalijaga open widely to any collaboration in research, in publications, student exchange, professor exchange. We welcome you all to collaborate with us to work together. So Islamic State University try as much as possible to be open to all kind of scholars, to all kind of students, to all kind of professors. Please welcome to our campus, and we are ready to welcome you to support your activities, your scholarships, and your researches.
With years of experiences, qualified professor and staffs, first-class facilities, wide-range network, and respectable alumni, UIN Sunan Kalijaga is committed in advancing education for nation building and engaging with globalized world.
UIN Sunan Kalijaga is committed to build these nations. UIN Sunan Kalijaga is ready to engage in this more globalized world.
Okay.
All blessed students, your attention please. Before we start, we would like to inform you the rule of student orientation today. Please make sure that you have a stable network connection for your best experience, or otherwise you will be very often interrupted or automatically disconnect. Please use your real name for your Zoom account display name. It's suggested to change your Zoom display setting into speaker view in order to focus on what speakers are talking.
All the students are requested to turn on your camera as form for attendance and enthusiasm for participating in this student orientation. Please turn off your microphone in order to not disrupt the discussion today. The host has the authority to mute your microphone. You may write your questions or your comment in the chat room. And let's keep this international student orientation comfort together.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Alhamdulillahilladzi faddala bani Adam bil ilmi wal amal ala jami'il alam. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil arabi wal ajam wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ya nabi al-ulumi wal hikam amma ba'd.
The Honorable Director of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, Professor Dr. Phil Al-Makin, SKGMA, Vice Rectors of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, all Dean and Vice Deans of Faculties, Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, Head of Center for Developing Cooperation and International Affairs, Ambar Sari Dewi, PhD, the Committee of Sunan Kalijaga International Student Orientation 2021, all lecturers and staffs of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and all the international students of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University.
First of all, let us pray and thanks unto our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has been giving us mercies and blessings so that we can attend in this event today without any obstacles. Secondly, may salawat and salam always be with our best prophet, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, that is Islam, ways of life. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the opening ceremony of Sunan Kalijaga International Student Orientation 2021.
By the spirit in embracing culture, enhancing academic achievement. I am Salsabila Syada Azhara, the student of Department Communication and Islamic Broadcasting, and Kuni Hasanah, student of Department Social Work, Faculty of Da'wah and Communication, Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, as the Master of Ceremony will guide the International Student Orientation today. Before we start, we would like to explain you the agenda of this International Student Orientation. The first agenda is opening. The second is sing the national anthem, Indonesia Raya, and hymn of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University. The third is reciting Holy Quran. The fourth is speech. The fifth is dua. The last is closing. All blessed international students, the first agenda is opening. Let's start our agenda today by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
All blessed audiences. Moving on to the next agenda is sing the national anthem, Indonesia Raya, and hymn of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University. Indonesia Raya and the hymn of UN Sunan Kalijaga are always sang in the formal event as a form of nationalism and respect to the institution and nation. To all the participants, please rise.
Integrasikan, interkoneksikan agama dan ilmu semesta. Kembangkan daya patriot Nusa tanah air bintang baktimu. Jayalah negara, jayalah bangsa, UIN berkarya nyata. UIN Sunan Kalijaga Islam, asas tujuanmu membangun citra keagungan bangsa berdasar Pancasila. Integrasikan, interkoneksikan agama dan ilmu semesta. Kembangkan daya patriot Nusa tanah air bintang baktimu. Jayalah negara, jayalah bangsa, UIN berkarya nyata.
To all ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. All international students, the next is reciting the Holy Quran that will be read by Muhammad Alif Fathullah, student of Department Dawah Management, Faculty of Dawah and Communication of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University. Muhammad Alif Fathullah is the delegation of International Youth Leader Program Batch 22, Chapter Turkey 2021, and Duta Genre or Ambassador of Young Generation, Majalengka City 2021. To Muhammad Alif Fathullah, the time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa'tasimu bihablillahi jami'an wa la tafarraqu. واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته برحمته إخوانا وكنتم على شفا حفرة من النار فأنقذكم منها كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تهتدون صدق الله العظيم.
Sadaqallahul azim wa sadaqa rasuluhul karim wa nahnu ala dzalika minasyahidin. Thank you very much to Muhammad Alif Fathullah. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to welcoming mark that will be delivered by the head of Center for Developing Cooperation and International Affairs to Ambarsari Dewi, PhD. The time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, MCs. The Honorable Rectors and Vice Rector of UN Sunan Kalijaga, the Honorable Dean and Vice Deans of UN Sunan Kalijaga, Head of UN Administrative, Finance and General Affairs, Head of Quality Assurance, distinguished attendants and mentors, and beloved students. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is really a pleasure to have you in this meeting, to welcome you at UN Sunan Kalijaga, Yogyakarta, the new international student batch of 2021 and 2022. Our international students are coming from Africa, Southeast Asia, and Middle East, and are excited to start their journey at our campus. With different social and cultural background, we hope that this orientation will help our international students to embrace new culture by learning about Indonesian culture, Islam in Indonesia, and core values of UN Sunan Kalijaga. This orientation will also help them to enhance their academic achievement, as they will learn about UN learning system and other facilities that we have provided. Having said that, we expected that SKIS 2021 will be their first step into a smooth life at UN Sunan Kalijaga. The committee would like to thank to all of the support and help from a lot of parties. And we really hope that although this event conducted online, we do hope that we'll have fun and enjoyable experience. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Ambar Saridewi, PhD, for the speech. The next is welcoming speech from our rector of Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, to Professor Dr. Phil Almakin, SAGMA. The time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, perhaps good night in other part of the world, or also perhaps good morning in few part of the world. I'm not sure where you reside. And thank you and welcome to our campus, Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University, or in Bahasa Indonesia, we say UIN Sunan Kalijaga. We are very happy and very glad to have you and welcome you as our students. I would like to be honest with you to keep your names in my memory. So please type in your chat from which country are you. So please, I would like you to be active to write from which country are you, please. I will start myself. Okay, so please, okay, thank you, Safiullah Al-Mansur from Bangladesh. From Kenya, Miss Dungi. Hasanah from Malaysia, from Uganda, Malaysia. Oh, thank you. From Yemen, Gambia. Thank you very much for your active and your time. Thank you. This will break the ice and we will communicate with each other easily. I wish I could say welcome directly in person and you come to our campus. But you know, this pandemic prevent us to do so. And we have to be very patient and we have to be content with this Zoom technology. And this happens not only with us, but to everybody in the whole wide world, regardless whether in US, in Australia, in Europe, in Malaysia, in Africa, everybody use technology because meeting person to person with a physical meeting is almost impossible. So this year, we're going to continue to use this technology and we force ourselves to enjoy this kind of method. But we expect the pandemic will be over, the coronavirus will be gone, and everybody get shot. Oh, thank you from Saudi. Ahlan wa sahlan. From Morocco, Ireland, ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan. And when the pandemic is over, we are very happy to welcome you. Just believe us that Indonesians are very friendly. We are very open. We are very often to smile to each other. Come to Indonesia, everybody will become your friends. Everybody will welcome you and everybody will smile and everybody, believe us, will help you as long as you express yourself clearly. So please state clearly what you want and don't hesitate to ask help from friends, Indonesian friends. They will happily help you. Indonesia is not like Europe or America. Indonesia is like Malaysia. Indonesia is like Bangladesh. Indonesia is like Morocco. Indonesia is like Saudi, where we do not live separately, but we always live in community. So we are community-based society. So we used to help each other, we used to greet each other, and we used to work with each other. So please don't worry, be happy. And if you one day, and we do hope so very soon, come to Indonesia, do not hesitate to directly practice your Indonesian language. please keep note that Indonesian language is not difficult at all, not like Arabic. تعلمت عربي حوالي ثلاثين عشر ولكن صعب علي. I learned Arabic the whole of my life, but I still have difficulties. But Bahasa Indonesia or Indonesian language is very easy because this language is invented by our founding father. It's combinations of many languages. Malay language, including from Malaysia. We have international student from Malaysia. Terima kasih, selamat datang. And combination of many ethnic languages. We have 300 languages, 700 dialects. So Indonesia is very big. We have 17,000 islands across Indonesia. That is very huge. So if you once come to our city, to Yogyakarta, if you want to travel across Indonesia, that is very fun. I myself travel across Indonesia from the tips of Sumatra Island, which is Aceh, to the most eastern part of Indonesia, which is Papua, when I finish my PhD. So it needs a lot of times to travel across Indonesia. And most of Indonesians dominated by ocean. So we have a lot of sea. Okay, I would like you to type in the chat room, please. What is your hobby? Either art or sport. I will type my hobby. Taekwondo, that is great. Okay, Taekwondo. I have a hobby, table tennis, swimming, diving. I like diving. I need to learn surfing. So Indonesia is dominated by ocean, as I said earlier. So if you have hobby like swimming in the ocean or football, that is very good. Indonesia love football, although our team is not good at all. We never participate in a world championship. It is very shame of us. We should learn from you. Football, futsal, that is good. Tennis is good here. Reading, traveling, sporting activities, good, very good. Thank you. So believe me, if you come to Jogja, we do hope soon, this year or next year, please enjoy sport activities. We have table tennis, we have tennis, we have badminton, we have futsal facility, so please. Okay, nobody write down swimming or diving, unfortunately. If you do has a hobby like a swimming or diving, I'm very happy to do diving or swimming with you in the ocean. That is my hobby. Or at least in the swimming pool, artificial made by human being. And please take a note that we have many facilities. We have 9 faculties. Islamic thought or usuluddin, communication or dakwah, economy and business Islam or FEBI, science and technology or scientech, Sharia or law, tarbiyah or education, sociology and humanity studies or FISHUM, and the last is graduate faculties, including postgraduate, master degree, and doctorate, or we call in Bahasa Indonesia S3. It's mean PhD programs. At the moment, every faculty also has a master program, and few tarbiyah, education and Sharia, faculty of law has PhD programs, but the rest remain with undergraduate S1 and master program S2. And please enjoy all our facilities. If you like reading books together, lying down, and enjoy open air, we have mosque. Our mosque is designed for reading too. We have inner mosque, which is quite close, not so close though, but usually people pray in the main room However, outside mosque with the roof but open air is a very good place to do reading and to do discussion. So, you know, we do hope to welcome you personally, and then I could meet you personally, and we could shake hand and we play table tennis, futsal, running, you know. Every Friday, usually I do jogging with security staff here in our campus. We have 3 campus. The main and oldest campus is located in Solo Street and Timoho Street. And the second campus is located in Sambelgi, close to Old Airport, where our hotel is located. And the third campus is located a bit far, about 15 kilometers or 20 kilometers from the old campus. We did not start to build the new campus yet, but soon, perhaps next year, we will build a boarding where you could stay, or dormitory, or ma'had in Arabic. We will build that, we expect next year, so that students can stay there, do not have to find other places, particularly the first and second semester. And sport facilities, I have mentioned earlier. Art, yes, indeed, we have many student centers with particular interest in arts. From gamelan, you know gamelan? Gamelan is traditional Javanese music. It's indeed very joyful. Very happy to listen to gamelan. You can search in YouTube gamelan and Javanese sing. Yeah, we have theater, center for theater. We have students who love environment, climbing and hiking in the mountain. We call it in Bahasa Indonesia Mapalaska. Students who love climbing mountain. So if you have interest like Junaid, Mr. Junaid, learning about environment and like to go to mountain to climb, please join our student center. And beside that, we have painting, we have singing, we have music. So if you have patience or you like hobby in that areas, in art, you are welcome. And particularly because my hobby is painting, I can paint using acrylic and oil painting, as well as watercolor. Our university will perform exhibition of art in painting. So, and after that, perhaps our university also will hold painting on the spot with the Association of Watercolor Indonesian Painters. So if you have hobby of painting, you are very welcome to join the association and also to paint on the spot at our campus. And yesterday, I just get information, some interested in painting our third campus, the newest campus in Pajangan. That is 20 kilometers from old campus. And again, we have good facilities in terms of library. Our library is already online, so please do not hesitate to visit our library. You can type in Google UIN Sunan Kalijaga Library or Perpustakaan. We call it Digilib, Digital Library. You can use it even from now on. From now on, you could type with your cell phone or with your computer, you try to use our library. Our facilities, not so, not so as rich as in Europe or in America, but we are very happy and we are very pleased to use it. And every students, I encourage everybody to access our online facilities. And please take note, we have 86 journals online. You can download it for free in the form of PDF versions. So please use all facilities and please pray to God that the pandemic will be over. And one more thing I would like to inform you that Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University is highly committed to interfaith, inter-ethnies, inter-cultures, inter-traditions, and of course, inter-nations. So we are very proud of being interfaith, inter-nations, inter-cultures, and inter-traditions. So don't be surprised that Indonesia do not speak only one language, but Indonesians speak so many languages. As I said earlier, 300 languages and 700 dialects. We have 17,000 islands. So Indonesia is very big. And because of that, although we share so many things, so many common things with Malaysia, of course, our language is similar. If we speak Bahasa Indonesia or speak Bahasa Malaysia, we understand each other. But in reality, our country is much more complicated. Of course, I visited Malaysia many times. You have Tamil, you have a Chinese community, you have Malay communities, and you have English communities. But Indonesia is much more complicated. Indonesia is big, and that is a blessing. That is rahmah. In the Quran, it's mentioned as a rahmah. Diversity is a blessing from God. It is not obstacle, but it is a capital. So we can develop from this diversity. And in our nation, we have like United States of America, pluribus unum, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. Diversity in unity, or unity in diversity, pluribus unum. So once again, I am very happy, I'm very pleased to welcome international students to our campus. I do hope you enjoy studying with us. We do hope that you make friends soon with Indonesian friends. I do hope you learn quickly, and then you learn Bahasa Indonesia and you become our friends, And don't hesitate to ask for help. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much to Professor Al-Makin for the amazing speech. And next, we come to the end of our agenda today. There is dua that will be led by Mr. Muhammad Akmaluddin. The time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Shallallahu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma shalli salatan kamilah wa sallim salaman taman ala sayyidina Muhammadin al-fatih lima ulid wal khatib lima sabaqa nasirul haqqi bil haqqi wal hadi ila syiratil mustaqim. وعلى آله وصحبه حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. اللهم إنا نسألك فهم النبيين وحفظ المرسلين والملائكة المقربين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اجعل ألسنتنا عامرة بذكرك وقلوبنا بخشيتك وأسرارنا بطاعتك إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم أخرجنا من ظلمات الجهل والوهم وأكرمنا بأنوار المعرفة والفهم وافتح علينا بمعرفة العلم وحسن أخلاقنا بالحلم وسهل لنا أبواب فضلك وانشر علينا من خزائن رحمتك. اللهم ألف بين قلوبنا وأصلح ذات بيننا واهدنا سبل السلام ونجنا من الظلمات إلى النور وجنبنا الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن وبارك لنا في أسماعنا وأبصارنا وقلوبنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد النبي وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Mr. Muhammad Akmaluddin for the dua. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Al-Makin's speech and the dua by Mr. Muhammad Akmaluddin has wrapped the International Student Orientation today. And finally, we come to the end of the agenda. But before we close, we would like to give you an announcement. Tomorrow we will have the second International Student Orientation that will be started at 1 p.m. by Zoom application. For further information, please wait for the next announcement. And to all students, please turn on your camera because we will take pictures together. Okay, are you ready? Smile. Slide 1. Slide 2. One, two, three. Okay, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining the opening of Sunan Kalijaga International Student Orientation today. I am Kuni Hasanah from Social Work Department and my friend Salsabila Shaza, student of Communication and Islamic Broadcasting Department, Dakwah and Communication Faculty, Sunan Kalijaga State Islamic University. As a master of ceremony, we do apologize to you all if we have any obstacles. And let's close our agenda today by reciting Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. See you next event. Nun wal qalami wa ma yasturun. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
All participants have several agendas, and we will give the time to Mr. Muhammad Zamhari, SPD MSc, to lead this session. To Mr. Muhammad Zamhari, the time is yours.
Thank you so much for the MC.